Hey, everyone, hope everything is going well. So, like the last few weeks, I've been trying to put my own graphs together. Yeah, the data's online, everyone can find it, and want to analyze, what's been trading with each other and what's not, and using a Pearson correlation test. Someone from my sports card channel, he suggested that I should use this. And I think he's followed me on this channel as well. So I'm like, okay, I've never heard of a Pearson correlation test, but I don't mind looking at that. And I've talked a lot about reverse repo and Bitcoin. And I said that, hey, look, since you could look at this moment here in December of 2022, reverse repos and Bitcoin have pretty much gone, you know, there's a relationship. So when reverse repos goes down, Bitcoin has gone up, inverse relationship thus far, trading wise. Granted, eventually these relationships will probably diverge from one another. I used to cover the yen carry trade and gold like a decade ago, and I noticed, man, the yen and gold were trading with one another quite a bit. And eventually that diverged. But that's probably something, I will probably look at again. I'm going to do a correlation test. And some people will be like, well, there's many variables, but hey, look, I do reverse repo accounting. Right now, it's been crazy. I mean, there was a time frame where it wasn't crazy. Now it's gotten crazy again. But, the more reverse repos out there, the more accounting headache for me. And on top of it, it probably shows there's going to be a slowdown and also decrease in price in Bitcoin. But let's look at this, right? Reverse repos, people that don't know what it is, basically, you got a counterparty and you have maybe a firm that's involved in the stock market, options, futures, derivatives, whatever it is. So they deal with these reverse repos. So one party gives cash maybe to the counterparty gives them the security. And then for holding that security, what ends up happening is it gets returned or closed, and the counterparty then pays interest and could get that security back as long as it hasn't matured. And it's just basically for cash trading purposes. Some entity may want cash, and then on the other hand, another entity may want interest payments. And these interest payments, in my opinion, have flowed into the economy. If you look at the reverse repo facility from 2022, it's 2.5 trillion. Where is it now? It's like not 473 billion, but it's like I think it's like 230 billion as of today. So the crazy part is, Bitcoin was what 16 grand in December of 2022 about, okay? And reverse repos was probably at its highest like 2.5 trillion. As you've seen this go down once again, Bitcoin has gone up. And the Pearson correlation test said that 86% of the time there's an inverse relationship between reverse repos going down and Bitcoin going higher. Now, what was quite crazy the other day, you saw, or you've been seeing like Bitcoin has been like selling off, right? This was what Bitcoin a few weeks ago, 106,000, and then it went to um, what is it, like 93,000, 92,000, like yesterday or like on New Year's. What's interesting is that reverse repos hit its low, I think around like 98 billion, close to that range. few weeks ago, and then it went up to 473 billion. You see this over here? Maybe I should expand this. You see this? You see, whoa, Bitcoin goes down, reverse repos goes up. Coincidence? I don't know. I'm just looking at this over here, this probability and this correlation and saying, hey, look, they're pretty much moving in the same direction. Not every day, more times than not. And I do expect a repo crisis very soon. And ultimately, this reverse repo amount at the Fed facility goes close to zero. What's going to end up happening is there's no more ammunition for Bitcoin and crypto. And yeah, towards the end of the bull market in Bitcoin, you're going to see crazy moves. Probably in the altcoins are going to have the craziest moves. So yeah, like there's that's why I believe that Bitcoin run is almost over for this bull market. And I'm looking at other things too, commercial real estate. I'm looking at the unemployment numbers. I do believe that they were rigged during the last administration, and they're rigged all the time, but they already revised job numbers once. So I think they're gonna have to make revisions, and it's gonna be announced under the Trump administration. While initially these lower interest rates may help the market, it's showing an overall sign that things aren't as great as what the stock market is showing and what many people's portfolios are showing over the past few years. But we shall see. I'm keeping a close eye on reverse repos and Bitcoin. Once again, 86% correlation, inverse relationship. So it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts. Talk to you later. See ya. Bye.